Hello, and welcome to the Frith Element with me, Lisa Frith, and Colours online radio station. Right, and today we're doing a Doctor Who End of Season special. Right, so the last episode of this series aired last Saturday. I hope you're seeing it. If not, spoiler alert. Sorry if you haven't seen it.
But this will be a spoiler show.
Yes, this will be a spoiler show. Yes. Yes. So if you haven't watched it yet, don't watch this thing. Just turn it off until you've watched it. So, what did you think, Chase, of it?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me on your show again, Lisa. Chief
right.
Johnson Lynch, you know what I mean? I'm usually behind the camera and all that. And I'm glad to join you, not just for your first show, but for your last show.
Yes, thank you for
of the season, because we will be back. Don't worry about that. Frith Element will be back. So, your question, what did I think of?
What did you think of the last episode? Or the two-headed?
Yeah, I like to say I'm of two minds, just like there were two masters. I thought that it was overly sympathetic. I don't really understand what was going on. From when the show started to when the show ended, I had a theory, and it didn't happen. And I wonder what the hell was going on this season.
Are you disappointed that your theory didn't work out?
I'm disappointed because I like to think I'm a good theoretician, but like the thing about it is that like
I
didn't understand. Well, yeah, I know, right? It's a new word. I make words all the time, Lisa. But I didn't get it. I mean, like I thought, why was the doctor a teacher for years, right?
Yes.
I thought he was looking for his new face. Remember we talked about?
Yes.
I thought he was looking for his new face. I thought Bill was going to be. I thought she had much of a bigger destiny. And to end it, and this is what Moffat does, to end it where he began is stupid. To end it where it started with the pilot episode, she falls in love with this water goddess, whatever, and then to end up with her in the end, I thought, what was the point of doing all the traveling? What was the point of doing all the knowledge building? What was the point of everything?
But then she left a tear on his face, on his head, and she said, the woman who, I can't remember.
The water goddess, Heather?
The water goddess, yes.
Heather.
Said, Heather. Clearly I wasn't looking clearly enough. Heather said that I always know when you're in pain.
Mm-hmm. Because she could follow tears. Doctor doesn't cry though, not really.
Well, we don't know about the next generation though.
Yeah. So you're trying to say that Bill left a way to find the doctor by doing that?
I think so.
Well, that could be true about like how they gave her that look on her face after she did do it. That is true. But again, what is the point? Because like it seems like she only had a 1-year contract because they knew Capaldi was leaving. And like they just wanted to give him an interesting ride. I think Bill was a fantastic companion. I think that she brought up a lot of things that we, the audience, especially we of the ethnic persuasion audience, have often thought. You know, like, look, Dr. Travels at the time, you know, where black people were treated in particular ways, and Bill got to experience that.
Yes.
You know, I love that as a lesbian woman or a member of the LGBT community. She got to experience that sort of discrimination. Yes. But I still didn't understand. It seemed like there was a glint in Peter Capaldi's eye that, like, there was something destined for Bill. You know what I mean? Yes. And then to end it with her becoming a Cyberman in the original Mondasian Cyberman colony, that did not seem right. I mean, she was trapped in the basement for 10 years with the Master.
Yes.
So even though he makes her 1 cup of tea, he's making her 1,000 cups of tea.
Yes.
With the companion of the doctor, watching the doctor fuddle about. I know that must have given him some joy, actually, you know. But it was just weird because when John Sim came out, he had absolutely no compassion for Bill. But maybe that's just because he's just an evil bastard.
He's just the master, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
And getting onto the master, as you just clearly did, get onto the master there, Chase.
Yeah.
Him killing himself. Now, we didn't see Missy die or regenerate.
No, we didn't.
We just see him on the floor. Now, that leaves a lot of possibilities open.
But I do like, well, wait a minute, before we go into those possibilities, let's talk about the choice that Moffat made, which was fantastic.
It was.
That at the end of John Sims' Master, he regenerates into, he was more than likely going to regenerate into Missy.
Yes.
And then he ends Missy's masterdom.
Yes.
So to speak, you know, so like you just said. Now he said, oh, I shot you with this particular ray that kills all of your other regenerations, which is kind of like, come on, Adusa's mastering the crap. But like you said, she's left on the ground, not regenerating, and so what's going to happen and everything. So now, speculation as to what happens. Missy's not coming back, because we know Michelle Gomez is not coming back.
Yeah, you know,
but
she could regenerate into another person.
Right. Now, what could happen?
We didn't think that John Sim was ever coming back because she got to Missy.
Well, no, exactly. You're right. But like, do you think that this Christmas special is going to bring Missy back to solve that issue?
Christmas special now.
Or do you think it's going to deal with that issue of what's going to happen to the Master?
I think he has to wrap it up. His time, Stephen Moffat's time on the show, he has to wrap all the loose ends.
Trying to wrap everything into a nice, neat little bow.
Before he leaves.
Yeah.
You know, he's leaving at the end of the Christmas.
Yeah, we know that. So, then what do you think, like, with the idea of the first Doctor?
No, see, that was a twist I wasn't expecting.
I
really
well, it was. You know where David Bradley's Doctor comes from.
Yes, he came from the remake of the
50th
story.
Yeah, the 50th special. Yeah, the time and space story. So that was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
But like now, I'm on the YouTube channels and everything like that. So I actually saw, in case you didn't see, is that someone speculated, well, not speculated, but actually put it together that when, who was it? Ian Hartnell, right?
Yeah.
So when Ian Hartnell was about to regenerate, he walked out of the TARDIS.
Yes.
Right? You know, and to get a breath of fresh air or whatever. Right? And and his companion's like, what's going on? And then he comes back in, right? And then he collapses and regenerates.
Yeah.
So they're saying that there is a bit of time there, and that is what was happening, is that because the TARDIS was actually on Mondas, right? Yes. Where, the snow planet.
Yes.
So when he confronts Capaldi about to regenerate, who doesn't want to regenerate, Moffat cleverly looped that bit of time. So that's where David Bradley comes from.
Right, yes.
From when he walked out of the TARDIS, and then he's going to walk back in. So they're going to have a conversation or an adventure, whatever, and that's the Christmas special. So I think that is actually very clever.
That it is very
great. Moffat
is clever. I love Moffat. I'm a Moffatier.
Yeah, a Moffat.
I just made that up.
I love that. All right, people. Lisa Frith has just coined a new term for all you Whovian fans from for the past 5-6 years. Moffatiers. Okay, Moffatier. Then
But I don't think, because we all know that he's employed as well to do Sherlock, which is another. Which is another thing that I love as well. But us Whovians, as diehard Whovians, know when he's writing Sherlock and when he's writing Doctor Who at the same time. We know without us.
It's because of the Mind Palace. You think is that during those Mind Palace episodes where it's just this like flight of fancy that Sherlock gets into. Yeah. And
that one episode or a couple of episodes of Who are not up to scratch. And then we get Sherlock.
Only one.
Well, yeah. We get to them Sherlock and the brilliance, so we know he's concentrated all his energies on Sherlock that time, and then when Doctor Who's brilliance, we know he's concentrated on Doctor Who.
Yeah. Well, no, that's true. I mean, like I said, my favorite, Moffat. Moffatier verse is Matt Smith and River Song storyline.
Yes, I do like that.
To me, that is, when I look back over the series of the 10 years, right? I was just looking at like a 10-year montage of Doctor Who. And I mean, to me, that was it. Amy Pond, River Song, Rory.
Yes.
That was the best Doctor Who.
It was.
But I gotta admit, I mean, I can't say that like David Tennant comes second, because I mean that whole
can't beat the Tennant.
That whole end of world Dalek War when all the companions came back, including Billy Piper.
Yes.
Oh my God!
That
was one of the brilliantest moments for me. Especially when they're all like in the TARDIS and they're all looking at each other, and it's just like Martha Jones and Billy. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I'm just saying. Yeah, it was just great. Go ahead.
No, it was the first time that all of the cast had been in the TARDIS at the same time.
Yeah, no, exactly. And I mean, to me, it's better than like the 5 Doctors, 3 Doctors.
Yeah.
All that other kind of stuff. Those are great too.
That wasn't Stephen Moffat though. That was Rusty Davis.
Who did the one with everybody?
Yeah.
No way it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, audience, we need to like find out about this because
tell us.
if it was, because first
YouTube.
of all, I love Russell T Davis.
I love Russell T Davis.
I mean, I love because he brought back Sarah Jane and all that.
Yes, he did.
So you're probably right. It was Russell.
Sarah Jane, yeah.
And then also, it probably was Russell, because why would Billie Piper come back? I mean, after leaving the show, right? I don't know, not like she left in disgrace, but after leaving the show, she came back, and that was one of the coolest things about it is that Billie Piper was there with a really big gun, and. But yeah, he did bring back Sarah Jane, and then was able to launch the Sarah Jane Adventures and everything else like that, and poor Sarah Jane and everything, and so I mean, so let's go down our, the opposite track line, or like the verses. So with the last bit. So let's go down to that, because so first let's do Doctor versus Doctor. So Doctor versus Doctor.
Yes, Doctor versus Doctor. Yes.
So like I pick a doctor, you pick a doctor.
Okay, I pick David Tennant.
Not the doctor. I already go back. All right, I'll pick. I'll pick Matt Smith.
Okay then. Just for young ones who are watching, because they might know the other doctors.
Well, that's true. No, I wasn't going back there.
Okay.
I wasn't going back there, but I'm only a Muffeteer. Yeah, I mean, I know there are people who wholeheartedly love their canon doctors and everything like that, and I do like it when they appear in this new universe. But no, I'm only down with the whole new gang. So pretty much, so in the verses is like who's better, right? So like, why do you think David Tennant's better than Matt Smith?
Because everyone loved him. He's David Tennant. Need I say more?
Yes, you need to say more. Then I mean, yes, we all love David Tennant, but
David Tennant.
As a doctor, why is he?
As a doctor, he brought the fun back. And he's married to the 5th Doctor's daughter.
That's right. That is indeed true. But that had nothing to do with him as the doctor.
But he also brought the fun back into it.
He did. I love how he had that studio look with the sneakers and the suit.
Yes, I know he did. And he got to have Jamie Oliver, but that's just a fun fact. But he brought the fun back to it. He brought the romance back with Rose Tyler.
He also brought the evil back in the way.
Yes, he did.
Because like when it was, he had that kind of face of like when he was mad, you knew he was mad.
He was yes.
Yeah. And his death was very poignant.
It was.
And stuff like that, or his generation was very poignant. Like
it was.
To actually humbly.
It had me in tears for weeks.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So why do you think Matt Smith then?
Well, I mean, I thought that it was interesting to go for a younger doctor coming from years and years and canon of old doctors.
Yes.
And so I thought that he had this great manic personality to him. He was very like haphazard, which I know that Moffat loved because it was very similar to Sherlock. But like it was just kind of like he also had that thing about like he had that head turn. Where,
Very good there, Chase.
you know, where it's like, yeah, you know, everybody like when he does that big speech in front of all of those ships, he's on a rock and the spotlights are on him, and it's like, you don't know about me, you know, something like that, you know. So it's like, I thought that was really good. He also was the first Doctor to have superpowers. Like when he was old, yeah. Remember when he was old?
Oh yes.
He was old, and then like the crack in the universe.
Yeah.
They finally explained the crack in the universe, but they didn't explain it, and gave him his power back, and then he was able to release the energy out of his hands and blow up the Daleks or whatever they were. So I thought that was mad cool. You know what I mean? Of course, that was his final swan song, but it was mad cool. And I mean, his relationship with the ponds, the river, even Claire Oswald, or Osgood, or whatever, Oswald. I thought Matt Smith, was the journey of Matt Smith's Doctor was just amazing.
No, I do like Matt
Joy
Smith.
to watch, and I actually rewatched those shows, so that's why he's my number one. You don't?
No, I do.
Oh, okay, I got upset.
No, I do. I'm not
Cool
too
being
sure
you.
about Chris Capaldi. Don't ever rewatch these yet.
Who?
Chris Capaldi, they call
You
him
mean Chris
Doctor.
Chip? Chris Chip? No.
No, Chris Capaldi. Sorry, Peter Capaldi.
Oh,
Sorry.
Peter Capaldi. Okay,
Sorry.
now.
Sorry, get me words mixed up there. Sorry.
Yeah, what are you saying? You're not sure about him? You saying?
No, I haven't rewatched them yet. And
Yeah.
as soon as Matt Smith or David Tennant's episode's finished, I rewatched them instantly.
Yeah. I think what's weird is, like I said, I just watched a collection of, like a montage of the 10 years. And I think what's weird is that when Peter Capaldi first came, he had the short haircut.
Yes.
And, because it was like a rebellion to the fact that Moffat made us wait like a year and a half for the next season. He had this long wavy hair.
Yeah.
And when he got the long wavy hair, and he always had the black coat with the red trim, which was very John Pertwee and stuff like that, which was very John Pertwee's Doctor, that I thought he was really just kind of like channeling John Pertwee's Doctor, you know what I mean? And then the stupid idea of the sunglasses, well, it was like, I'm too embarrassed to be on this show, you know what I mean? But then the thing about it was also the fact that he tried to make those sunglasses pay off. I think Moffat tried to make those sunglasses pay off when he went blind.
Yes.
So it's like, somehow this will all make sense. So when he went blind, he was able to confuse Bill for at least 2 episodes that he could see.
And
she just thought, oh, he's just wearing those sunglasses.
we haven't touched on Nardole yet.
Well, no, exactly. Because
why was he there?
Well, you didn't like Nardole?
Annoying.
Yeah,
I love
he was Matt
Lucas.
Lucas and he's British legend. But the thing about it is, somebody said that he was River Song's companion.
No, he wasn't.
Well, that's what I'd heard, that he was, because where did he come from, that he was supposed to be River Song's companion?
I don't know.
Yeah,
he
that's
just
what
turned up one day and...
No, well, anyway, that was supposed to be the backstory, that Nardole was River Song's companion. I mean, he was an alien, of course, but he was also not too good or something like that, but,
Matt Lucas is hilarious. I do love him. And, I do love him.
Yeah, okay. You love him.
I do.
But the thing about it is that Nardole, I thought he had a good send off as well. You didn't think he had a good send off?
He came good in the end.
Yeah, he had a nice wrap up.
Yeah, he was just the body, I think.
I
didn't really get why he was there.
No, exactly, because again, that was the confusion of this season, where with the vault, it was like he acted like he was the Doctor's jailer.
Yes.
He acted like he was the Doctor's jailer. You have to do this. You
Yeah.
told me you have to do this, so you have to do this. So I'm making sure you do this. You have to come in for tea. Why did you go away, Doctor? You went away on another mission. I do not understand it, Doctor. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to be down there checking on them out.
That's a very good impression, actually.
I like that. Well, but I'm trying to do his laugh. But I didn't understand that whole vaultness.
No, and the whole build up to it
was a big letdown.
Yeah, it was
a big letdown, and it was kind of like and Bill meeting the mistress or Missy. she could feel that, oh, this woman is evil, but there was really no semblance of the evilness for her to be so, I'm worried about you.
I feel like it could have been bigger. The build-up was so big.
What would you prefer to be in the vote?
I don't know. We all knew it was Missy. We know that.
Yeah.
But it was like, I don't know, it could have...
Because it was kind of like an off-screen scenario. Like they had to create a natural separate story that we didn't see to the doctor becoming her jailer. So then, again, I still don't understand it. It's like he was probably at that college for hundreds of years because that's where the vault was, and he had to watch Missy and everything like that. And so while he's watching her, he'd have a job. Just like when he was like the janitor at that Coal Hill school. I'm not going into class. Anyway, no, I'm not. So, we're a little bit over, but let's do companion versus companion. Best companions.
Okay. Okay. Sarah Jane.
Sarah Jane. See, to me, it's a toss-up between two. I could say Martha Jones.
Yes.
Alright, love her. But I would have to go for Billie Piper.
Oh. I
Billie
think
Piper.
every companion has to have a bit of Sarah Jane in them.
Well, yeah, they do. I mean, Sarah Jane, you're going old school on me. But then again, it's like she was the only one that returned. I mean, even though they did do some updates on some of the other, like, companions. But when I look at the old ones, it's kind of like those companions were, like, of the times, it felt like. You know what I mean? Let's put in a character of the times. And it just really didn't... I cringed the thought sometimes to watch an old episode because these new ones are so good.
They are.
You know, that I would hate to see like the relationships and how those companions operated. You know, I mean the companions. I mean Billie Piper was just, you know, like she was just so feisty and fun, curious and strong. She was a bad wolf.
She was made for the time, I think.
Yeah. And she was a bad wolf. She had a whole big thing with that. But the Martha Jones was just, you know, she was just gung-ho ready to jump in. You know, she's like, you know, you want to go, let's go. You know, bam, bam. You know, it was fantastic. So I would say Billie. You know, Sarah Jane. You know, guess it's up for you guys to decide who's the best. So then our last one is in the showrunners. So best showrunner.
A showrunner? Oh, now you're saying. I reckon Russell T Davies.
That's messed up, man. Because it's too obvious. But then I just think about
I'm sorry, it is.
You know my hate for Moffat, but then again it's
everyone knows I'm a Moffat.
Yeah, I know. So why would you say Russell T Davies? Why would you jump ship like that?
Because he brought the Doctor back.
That's why I was going to say him. We're on the same page. All right. Russell T Davies is the best because I'm not even going to defend him. I already said what I like about Moffat. I like that he had, he foreshadowed all of the storytelling. You know, like with the whole like diary of the Doctor that River Song carried. All of like, hey, so have we done this yet? Have we done that yet? And then knowing that, okay, I'm going to make a story about that. I'm going to make a story about, you know, the Twin Towers or whatever. So I think that was clever storytelling for a guy who knew he was safe.
Yes.
And he was going to be on this ship for a long time. And he planted the seeds. And what it is it's great to kind of like go back. Because you can go back to just like the River Song relationship with Matt Smith. You can't just watch just those shows. You can. I think you can just watch those shows. And I mean like, you know, you can watch them like in order, you know, from like her birth as a, you know, and, or even from Rory and, Amy in the TARDIS.
Yeah.
Right? But, so,
How did it begin? Well, they don't put a balloon up or anything. Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
Okay, so, whoa, Lisa, I think we're at the end.
Sorry, I had to get that out. Sorry, it was just funny in the end.
It was good. But, like, So this has been a great show. How do you feel about this series? Overall, not the Doctor, your series, the Frith Element.
Yeah, the whole series. I think it was a big letdown until the final 2 episodes. Because I didn't really get this Doctor. I got Matt Smith and David Tennant and everyone else, but I didn't really get this Doctor. I know he went a bit darker, but I didn't really get this Doctor.
Yeah. I didn't
really get the backstory of it.
Well, I think it kind of like I think it kind of started off on a weird note because there was this twin love relationship between Matt Smith and Clara, and so first she loses her real man as a Cyberman, Danny Pink, and then she loses her doctor and everything, and then he's replaced by this old guy. She's like, you're replaced by an old guy. And then, so the first couple of episodes was them trying to establish a connection with one another.
I loved the first episode. Sorry, I did like the first episode where Matt Smith called.
He called Clara.
He called Clara.
Yeah, that was pretty clever. I
really
like that.
did like that bit.
Yeah,
that was Stephen Moffat at his best, I think.
Yeah. He was kind of like, look, I don't know who I'm going to be or whatever, but you gotta help me.
Yeah.
I thought that was really good.
I did.
And stuff, so that was
I like
nice.
the clever Stephen Moffat when he's doing the clever bit, but when he's just like writing just for the fact that he's got to get the series out.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So, so either way, overall, the Doctor is at its end. It's about to start again. We got the Christmas special, and then who knows? Chibnall is probably chipping away.
That's good.
So
Chibnall's chipping away. That's good.
I thought that was good. But predictions. Who do you think is going to be the new Doctor? Do you think it's good? You don't have to say the person, but do you think it's going to be a man, a black man, or a woman?
I think anything could happen.
Oh, come on, man. Everybody's saying that. You have to make a prediction, Frith.
Come on. Okay. Well, everyone knows it won't happen. I don't think it'll happen. But I want it to be Eddie Redmayne.
Okay, yes.
I know it won't happen, guys. I know that, right? I know my dreams are going to be shattered at Christmas. I know that. But I really do, because I think he's very clever and he's in the moment of it.
What do you think about everybody? What do you think about everybody speculating on the Easter eggs that it's going to be a woman? That they've been dropping pearls. Get it, Pearl Mackie? They've been dropping pearls. That it's going to be The Doctor has learned about female relationships this season. Maybe that's what this season was all about. Was learning that women can love women, and also his love of Missy as well. Yes. Being able to see. That also remember when he faced the Time Lord Rosalind or whatever his name was, who regenerated into a woman, and everything like that, and then and she was like, oh my God, my experience as a man was crazy. I'm glad to be a woman again. But so, do you think that Chibnall will jump? Will bite the bullet and jump into this pool?
I think he'll establish himself within the first.
But that will be establishing himself. Remember, he's got a clean slate.
Yes.
Right. So, why do another young guy? Why do another old guy? Why not do your own thing? And also, as a writer in the writer's room, who's to say that hasn't been the plan all along, to plant the seeds for a female Doctor, which everybody keeps talking about.
Yeah.
So Chibnall was like, look, you don't have any companions, you don't have any Doctors, you don't have a ship, so you can have whatever you want, but it has to be a woman.
Yeah. Well, if it's going to be a woman, I would like it to be Donna Noble, Catherine Tate.
Hell's no. I like it no. I hated her. Hell's no. Sorry for the language, but hell's no. No, I would like it to be Haley Atwell. Haley Atwell, please.
No, because she's already been the Doctor.
Haley Atwell?
No,
Donna Noble. I know she's been the Dr. Donna. Dr. Donna. No. No. Not again.
No. Will we lose you then, Jason? What happens?
Yeah, you know what? It's like clean slate, Lisa. It's not a clean slate to go backwards. It's not a clean slate to go backwards.
But everything...
You're going back.
Everything on the internet is saying that it's gonna. I can't remember the guy's name. I'm really sorry, but Nick out of my family.
Tom. Marshall. The guy who was on Death in Paradise, whatever. Yeah, Chris Marshall.
Chris Marshall. That's the
Everybody's saying him.
Yeah.
I just saw the other day about some guy named Tom Ellis. I don't know who that is.
Tom Ellis is a really good actor. Yes.
Okay, don't know who it is.
Yes. Oh, he's gorgeous as well. For the ladies, he's gorgeous.
I'd rather a black guy like Patterson
Lucifer.
Joseph.
He can't do that. I don't think he'd be able to do that because at the minute he's Lucifer.
Oh, that time, no way he's gonna do that.
No
way he's gonna do that. No wonder you think he's gorgeous. Yeah, no. I like the black man rumor of Patterson Joseph.
Well,
and
it'd be good to see.
Tweedle Egeo Jofer.
It would be good to see because I don't think there's ever been a black guy.
No, well, that's why when they showed us the Time Lord being a black woman,
yes,
again, everything is a pearl.
Yes,
everything is a drop. And Pearl Mackie is again an inspiration to him. I mean, she has done a lot of learning, but he has done a lot of learning from her. So why not? And then that whole big thing about the mom, saving the universe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, why not just become a black woman?
Well, we'll find out at Christmas, won't we?
We'll find out at Christmas, but I think that's what's going to happen. Yes. All right, Lisa. Well, thank you. I mean, I appreciate you being on, giving me, your seat on this show and everything like that. That's all.
Thank you for coming.
I enjoyed it. And, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And and we'll be seeing more of the Frith Element when we come back in fall and everything. And please keep watching the shows. Yeah, August. All right. She's pushing. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching.
Okay, thank you.
Nice one. All right. That was good. We're a little bit over, but that's okay. It was like a special.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh.
Color.